Hey guys, Tenacious Thunderbird here, and I'm here to bring you a Witch and Wizard Wednesday video. You are 11 years old, you've just gotten your acceptance letter to the school you were destined to go to, or whatever your parents could afford as a witch or wizard. You've gotten your spell books, you've gotten your cauldron, you've gotten your robes, you're just missing that one key item. One of these bad boys. That's right, we're going to be talking about arguably my favorite wizard, Garrack Ollivander. A little bit about Ollivander, his family, and just him as a person. He was born September 25th. The year is unknown to a wizard father and a muggle mother, whose names are also unknown except for the last name Ollivander. Now, the name Ollivander means owner of olive wand or somewhere around those lines, which leads to believe that he has Roman ancestry because olive trees are not common or native to the United Kingdom. They are from the Mediterranean. So that probably explains a little bit of his complexion, unless you watch the official Harry Potter movies where you have the magnificent late John Hurt playing Garrack Ollivander. Now his wand wood happens to be hawthorn and his core is dragon heartstring. Now about the hawthorn wood is it is primarily used by witches or wizards who have one focus in their life, where they excel at one particular thing, or it is their passion or their obsession. And we can all assume which passion or career Garrack Ollivander has pursued. The wand kind, which means it's perfect and natural that he would have a wand that is suited for witches or wizards who have one severe passion. Now, another thing to know about these wands is because they are best suited for someone with one particular passion, it's really hard to pair them up with a witch or a wizard because we as humans, we are constantly changing things we're absolutely passionate about. Me, I have many passions. I am a professor. I teach transfiguration. I work for a not-for-profit where I teach defense against the dark arts. I like photography. I like gardening. I like reading. I like writing. I'm passionate about all those things. So me owning a hawthorn wood wand would make absolutely no sense. Now about the core, dragon heartstring. Much like the hawthorn wand would, it produces the most powerful spells. It's also a very flamboyant, no pun intended. That is honestly what it says in the pot of a one chord restriction, flamboyant. So we're talking about a wand that produces really powerful spells, super loyal to its owner. Obviously, because it is a dragon heartstring, it can change its loyalty, much like every other wand out there. But it remains really faithful and conforms into a really strong bond with its owner, whoever it may be at the time, and best suited for witches or wizards with one massive passion, which sounds like it is perfect for Garrack Ollivander, because this man has dedicated his entire life, his entire family has dedicated their lives to the pursuit of wandwoods. Now, a little bit of interesting trivia about wandwoods and cores. He actually came up with the idea of having slightly more well, I don't want to say customizable, but more personalized wands. Before Garrack Ollivander took up the wand shop from his father, witches and wizards before would bring in magical cores or woods that they have either inherited from a family member who has passed on, a birthday present, much like how Ron Weasley got his older brother Charlie's wand in the first movie, and the effects just weren't as powerful. So, for example, a witch can come in with a wood from a tree that she grew up with on her farm out in the middle of nowhere land, and the core can be probably from their favorite pet. Let's say, for an example, they have a niffler. Yes, do not get a niffler for a pet. So you're looking at, let's say, an oak wood with a niffler hair. Its chances are it's not going to be a very effective or powerful wand, which means it will probably explode or just not function. Garrack Ollivander, on the other hand, decides, like, you know what, I'm going to do a little bit more research on wand woods. What are their properties? What are they good at? And let's focus on three powerful cores that are usable for a wide range of people, which is a great business move because now you have all these wand woods that have various personalities to them because of whatever research may have gone into the wand lore, or the research that Garrack Ollivander has discovered over his years and devotion to wand woods, plus a core that has some form of magical or psychological connection to not only the core, but the witch or wizard that eventually will purchase that wand. Now, another interesting fact about Garrack Ollivander is he shares the crest of Ravenclaw. That is right, everyone's favorite wand maker happens to be a Ravenclaw from Hogwarts, which is pretty easy to guess because this man is not only a genius, but it's also safe to assume that he is a very creative individual. Now, Pottermore doesn't go too much into his school life. In fact, it doesn't really go into his school life, but we can easily deduct from his interactions in the books, the movies, and just his overall love and passion for wands that it's safe to assume that he wasn't exactly a jock. He wasn't really sociable. If anything, he'd probably be an introvert or one of those people who didn't really talk to anyone unless it was for some form of an experiment. Like maybe during his school years, he discovered a great combination of, let's say, alder and unicorn hair at a particular length and would go up to various people and say, "Oh, I want you to wave this wand. I want to see what it does. Wave it for me." And other than that, I can kind of see him being a bit of a social outcast, especially considering the fact that you're going to a magical school where just kids in general seem to be pretty cliquish and not too fond of the unique or the really extreme. I kind of expect him as a earlier version of Luna Lovegood. I'll just let you take a moment to kind of compare and contrast the thought of Garrack Ollivander and Lovegood, and you can kind of see the connections there. So, guys, that's basically all I really have to discuss on Garrack Ollivander. Thank you so much for watching, and I apologize for this. This just helped me focus. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next video.